everybody, welcome back to the channel. Metal Marty back with another short collection update. I've got a few records to show you, a cassette. Mostly it's all death metal apart from one record. There's a black metal album, a new black metal band that's out. I just discovered them, just found it on Amazon by pure chance. And yeah, so quickly going to show you them. So yeah, let's go. It's been a while since I did an update, so let's just show you a few records. Okay, so first up, this is Trash Metal. Obviously nothing to do with death metal, but I just want to thank Adrian O'Brien. Everybody in the VC will know Adrian. He sent me this record. I mentioned it in a few videos ago that I didn't have this Virus one that I was missing. This one album, Prayer for War, to complete the early Virus trilogy. And Adrian being Adrian, he sent me the record. So thank you so much, Adrian. I know I've thanked you on social media, but I haven't thanked you on YouTube. But so thanks very much for that, mate. It means I can send off to the box set to Simon, Beardy Red Viking. I am sending it, Simon. Don't worry, it's coming. Okay, so let's go with a bit of death metal. Okay, so up first and in the background, we're listening to the latest EP from Born Undead. Ryan Will's other project, as everybody knows, Ryan Will's from Seven Doors, Grave Ghoul, fucking loads of projects. But yeah, I'm glad to say Grave going to see him live this time in Scotland next January. So it's fantastic. So this is their Vomitus Cadaverous EP. It's about a half an hour long, 26-27 minutes, but it's in the background there, full of sound bites. If you know Ryan, he's a massive horror fan, loves all things horrors, and you can tell by all the bands his acts, there's loads of sound bites in it from horror movies and everything. So this is out in Iron Fortress Records. But I'll show you the cassette. I was just talking so much I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, very cool cassette, brilliant. Absolutely love it. I love horror death metal. I love anything to do with horror, and this kind of death metal is just right up my street. It's really death grind. It's just awesome. It is. So it's class. So yeah, great release from Born Undead, Iron Fortress Records. Go check it out if you haven't, and it might be available still to buy. But yeah, it's awesome stuff. Just a bit of volume up there. It's just fucking killer stuff. Killer riffs, really nasty stuff, perfect for Halloween. Awesome release. Okay, speaking of horror soundbites, I finally pulled the plug and bought a Mortician album. And I've known Mortician for years, and I just never bought their stuff. And it was always very pricey, all the reissues and everything. So this came out in Relapse Records reissue. So I went for the first album from 1996. So everybody's familiar with Mortician, with more horror infused death metal. These are probably one of the heaviest bands I've ever heard in my life, man. I put it on the turntable and I was like, flipping hell, this is just, it's so bass. The bass is just crazy in it, and the programmed drums, it's just so heavy. But I do like it. I love all the sound bites in it. There is catchy breakdowns in it. A lot of it is just pure fucking insanity. It won't appeal to everybody, but I think it's great. So yeah, so I picked up Hacked Up for Barbecue. I know there's loads of the releases out, and I'm gonna get them all eventually, but they're pretty expensive. They're around €30 a record, which isn't too bad, I suppose. But this is a double record. So yeah, I'm assuming, I don't know a lot about Mortician. I know they're from New York. I know they're fucking death metal and brutal death metal. But yeah, so I'm assuming all these 24 tracks, short tracks, are all from the, they're all on the debut. There's nothing extras on this, I'm not sure. It came on a pretty disgusting, I do like coloured vinyl, but I don't really like this one. So this is white. You couldn't even call it blood splatter to go with Mortician because there's orange in it. I don't know anybody that bleeds orange, blue and black, but yeah, just glad to have it. Glad to finally pick up a Mortician album. As I say, I said about Born Undead. If you're into horror and that sort of stuff with sound bites, and you guys will know Mortician more than I do. Old picture of them there. But yeah, some fantastic stuff on it. It's hard to pick out something. 3 in a Meter. I love Cremated, the riff in that. Hacked Up for Barbecue itself. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Great fun. Out in Relapse Records. I am going to pick up some more of the other stuff. Just a lot going on the next few weeks with concerts and festivals, and I'm busy as shit. I am with my own festival, with our own festival Screen for Me. But anyway, yeah, so Mortician, glad to pick that one up. Hacked Up for Barbecue. Awesome, intense stuff. It's just mad. Okay, a new band to me as well. And this has been out since last year. These guys are Danish, half German, but they've got members from Denmark and from Germany. Members we know. So this is As in Hell, MP Hora. I don't know if I pronounced that wrong. So yeah, I just came across this cheap, and I didn't even realise that this was Michael Poulsen from, everybody knows from Volbeat. Well, not everybody, but He's from Volbeat. I do like Volbeat. I know a lot of people shit on them, but I think they're a great rock band. Some great catchy tunes. Michael's vocals are awesome. So Michael's had a previous death metal band called Dominus, which I've only heard bits of them online, and it's really, really good. He's a serious riff master. So he's been, apparently they were planning to put this project together for years. So it's Michael, what's the drummer's guy? I have to look up his name. Martin Toft Hansen from Blood Eagle and Raunchy. That's him there. And in the middle, one of my all-time favourites, Mark Grew from originally with Morgoth. Absolutely amazing for me back in the day, early 90s. Morgoth is fantastic. So they put this project together called As in Hell. Really, really good death metal. Very easy to listen to death metal. Very catchy death metal. I've just listened to it there about 20 minutes ago. Some great songs on this. It's just full of good riffs, and the vocals, Mark's vocals, are still the exact same as they were with Morgoth. Boy's still doing it. Excellent stuff. So my favourite songs in this are Trophies, Desert of Doom. But it's all pretty good. It's got kind of memorable choruses. So I've listened to it a few times, and I know the choruses already of it, so it's really good. It's out in Metal Blade Records. I think it's still pretty cheap, just because on Amazon and it's really cheap if anybody wants to try it out. So it's easy to listen to, kind of mid-paced death metal. It does speed up at times, but it's full of good catchy riffs, and I really like it. Looking forward to see if they put another album out next year now. They probably won't at this stage this year, but this came out last year. But really, really good death metal. So he's got some good riffs in him, man. He has definitely. The Ultimate Sin's another good song, and as I say, Mark's vocals are great, and the drummer is just solid. So really good death metal release. As in Hell, Impi Hora. Don't know what that means. Didn't look it up. Too fucking lazy. But a couple of good releases. I've got 3 more records to show you, I think, so I'm going to quickly go through them. Catchy old school death metal in the vein of Death, Bolt Thrower, Entombed, or Autopsy. It's a wonder I didn't mention Morgoth, because you can hear some Morgoth in it. Maybe it's through the vocals, especially Death. You can hear some Death in it definitely as well. But get your hands on that, or just go and try it out digitally. I think it's a really good record. Okay, another new album from 2024. Maybe not another new one, but another album from 2024. That shit's kicking off in the back. It's fucking excellent. The 7th album from Milwaukee death metal band, Mor Skull. Now, I really love Mor Skull. I'm missing 1 or 2 of their records. I thought I was just missing their debut from '93, but I'm thinking I'm missing another 1 or 2. I only have 7 albums, but I thought I had more. But I have definitely, maybe I have 5 of them. Maybe I have 4. But anyway, this is the latest one, Creation Undone. Really, really cool album cover. Out in Peaceville Records. Solid death metal record. Kind of know what you're getting with Mor Skull. It's got great vocals, excellent riffing. It's just a solid. They're not breaking anything here. It's nothing new, if you know what I mean. But it's still solid. It's not my favourite Mor Skull album, but I do really like it. It's catchy. The drummer's sensational on this. What else came with this? Probably just peace-filled mumbo jumbo. I haven't put it into a polyline sleeve yet. Dave Gregor on vocals. Really good. So that's the new one from Mor Skull. I don't know if I'll pull that out. It's just on black vinyl, but really good. It's a good solid death metal album. By no means their best, but it's good enough. You know what I mean? It's a good album. We Will Rise. We Rise, We Fall, the first song on it. Not sure about anything else standing out in particular of it, but that's not saying much, because it's me. But really, really good, solid album. Worth checking out, surely, if you haven't heard it. If you don't know Mor Skull, I'll be surprised, but the guys are around a while now with 7 albums, and they're really, really good. Sitting on the hype sticker, the new full-length studio album from Mor Skull, the revered, long-standing masters of US death metal. And I'd agree with that totally. They are an excellent band. So catchy death metal again from Mor Skull. It's all catchy death metal. It's kind of my kind of death metal. This one is probably my favourite. It's not probably, but it is my favourite bunch by a long shot. Couldn't wait to get this. Took me a while to get it. I know it's out a while. Superlative sophomore effort by death metal legends in waiting. Yes, it's the 2nd album, not the sophomore. So this is Manual Manic Procedures, second album by the fantastic 200 Stab Wounds. I'll turn that band down a wee bit because they're going nuts. But yeah, absolutely phenomenal. What a record, what a band, what a cover. Check that shit out, man, if you haven't seen it. It's just absolutely class. I've listened to this so much. I listen to this on the way to work most days on the headphones because it's just absolutely brilliant. It's just a riff fest. When I was writing down my notes for this album, second full end of the set, and all I wrote was riffs. It's just incredible album. These are an incredible band. They are playing in Ireland in October. I'm doing my utmost to get to it, but they're playing with the mighty Gatecreeper and Enforced. What a hell of a gig that's going to be. But this is just absolutely brilliant modern day death metal. These are definitely one of the best. They're up there with the rest, or even excelling them. They're just absolutely fantastic. The riffs on this are just incredible. The vocals are incredible. The first song, Hands of Eternity. If you don't know this album, you haven't listened to it, just listen to that album. If you don't like it, I'll be amazed. It's got so many riff changes in it. Like, I didn't think there was going to be any riffs left for the album, but Jesus, man, I don't know. They're coming up with some serious riffs on this record. It's absolutely incredible. Definitely one of the best at the moment on the scene for me, anyhow. There are two albums. I haven't got the EP that released before the album, but yeah, what an incredible record. That Metal Blade Records just keeps going. Gross Abuse, Manual Manic Procedures, the title track. Release the Stench, Flesh from Within. Jesus, man. If you haven't heard it, just listen to Hands of Eternity. It's amazing. It's amazing track. But yeah, fantastic band. I absolutely adore this album. It's definitely going to be in the top 10 list of the year. Definitely. As I said before, I'm probably going to have to do a death metal 10 rather than just all together with all heavy metal and hard rock and stuff, because there's just so much good death metal out. But yeah, 200 Stab Wounds, go check them out. And last but very not least, I enjoyed this. As some of you know, I do listen to some black metal and enjoy some black metal. I wouldn't be a black metal guru. I wouldn't know a lot about black metal now, in fairness. But yeah, seen this cheap. It's out in Reaper Entertainment, come out this year. Got it for about €15 and I've just seen it. So just check the band out on the encyclopedia, and apparently there's some members of Ensiferum that where Ensiferum from Finnish. Yeah, I think Ensiferum are Finnish. So these are Satanic NS, so supported by some Ensiferum in the band. So yeah, good black metal with some good Celtic Frost kind of breakdowns in this. Really enjoyed it. It's very clean. If you're into black metal, that it's very very distorted and all over the place. This is not it. This is a very clean production black metal album. Very fast in places. It's speedy black metal, but it does break down into some really kind of groovy riffs, Celtic Frosty kind of riffs. But yeah, this is going so cheap, man. It's just definitely worth checking out if you're into black metal. If you haven't tried it, I think I told Johnny Mac about this one to check it out. I'm sure he did. But yeah, really worth picking up or having a listen at least to this one here. Yeah, so just throw a bit of black metal at the end, because I've listened to this a good lot of times now as well. So that's the self-titled debut album from Satanic NS. Did I write any notes with them? Finnish black metal, that's all I wrote down. But yeah, it's really good. Really good, catchy black metal. So yeah, go check it out as well. That's it, lads and ladies. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining in. Thanks everybody who watched the few little horror movie ones I did there last week, John Carpenter and Stephen King. They were more for myself than anybody else, but a good lot of people watched them, especially the John Carpenter one. I probably will do another one or two before Halloween, as I said, with movies ones. But my next collection update that I'm going to be doing is definitely going to be a heavy metal one. I've picked up some more Lost Realms records, modern day stuff from Lost Realms records. Two compilation records, part 1 and part 2 of old school 80s heavy metal, and some other heavy metal. Heavy metal stuff. Picked up a Judas Priest album I've been after as well for a while. So yeah, that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks as always for tuning in, for getting in the comments below, and just getting involved in the channel. It makes it all worthwhile. You know, you wouldn't be bothered doing this if nobody was commenting, if you weren't you know, getting involved. So yeah, so cheers, thanks so very much for that, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Cheers, Slán.